Put your shades on. It's prime time in Colorado. Find out how bright the future looks for the Buffaloes. Also, the GOAT is coming to a city near you. Lionel Messi's next chapter of his career will be in the MLS, turning down some eye-boggling offers to come to the States. And fireworks in Minnesota, an NFL record that has stood for 30 years, snapped. We'll tell you everything that happened in a wild game at US Bank right now. Welcome into Full Sail Live. I'm Ashton Starnes. 28-3. We all know about the historic comeback the Patriots made in Super Bowl 51. On the wrong side of that comeback was quarterback Matt Ryan. The now Colts QB took the field against the Vikings Sunday with that scar still intact. But it could never happen again though, right? A tale of two halves between the Colts and Vikings, as the Colts started this game with a 33-0 lead going into the half. Indianapolis seemed to fall asleep in the second half as the Vikings marched back, pillaging the Colts defense and brutalizing Matt Ryan, sacking Indy's QB 3 times and forcing a fumble to help their offense, which caught fire in the second half. All the Vikings' weapons were firing on all cylinders, and Greg Joseph was able to finish off what was a comeback for the ages. The Vikings' comeback is now the largest in NFL history. Their 33-point halftime deficit trumps the Bills' 32-point comeback in 1993 against the Oilers. Matt Ryan is now on the losing side of the largest comeback in both regular season and in the Super Bowl, cementing his legacy as an all-time choke artist. Boulder is rocking. Boulder being the home of Colorado Buffaloes, who just announced Deion Sanders as their new head coach. Coach Prime had great success in his time with Jackson State. It is assumed he'll bring his 2 sons and 5-star Travis Hunter with him. But Colorado is hoping he brings his swag and success for a team that needs a complete culture shock after a 1-11 season last year. Coming up, back-to-back dogs. We'll take you inside SoFi Stadium to see how the Dogs were able to lay a beat down on the Frogs from Texas. The Georgia Bulldogs just finished a perfect 15-0 season. Many thought Georgia had no chance to repeat after losing 7 defensive starters from last year's team to the NFL draft. And the road to the championship game was not easy. Winning a miracle against Ohio State on New Year's Eve definitely woke these dogs up, and they were hungry. The Bulldogs came out of the tunnel like they hadn't eaten in a week. TCU was able to score early, but that was all she wrote as Georgia's offense rolled, scoring at will over and over again. Georgia QB Stetson Bennett went insane in his last game in college, throwing for 304 yards and 4 touchdowns, plus adding 2 more on the ground. The mailman delivered, but not without the help of that stellar defense. UGA wins their 2nd straight national championship, 65-7, dominating the Horned Frogs and making a statement to the college football world. Some heartbreaking news now out of Starkville. Mississippi State head coach Mike Leach has passed away at the age of 61. Known as the Pirate, Coach Leach was a fan favorite due to his colorful personality and cheerful attitude. The father of the air raid offense had 14 winning seasons and 157 wins in his coaching career. He will be missed, but never forgotten. From football to football, Lionel Messi, known by many as the GOAT of soccer, is bringing his talents to South Beach. Messi will join Inter Miami in the MLS, which is co-owned by former England captain David Beckham. The forward turned down a reported offer from a Saudi Arabian club worth $1.5 billion to play in Miami. Just insane numbers, but the legend wanted to spend his future in the U.S. Coming up on Full Sail Live, the Yankees locked up American League MVP Aaron Judge. Our insiders will take a deep dive into the star's new contract and tell you why Judge took less money to stay in the Big Apple.